everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Michelle with Sunstones and Moonlight, bringing you a collective message. And it is a wonderful time. We are now over with Mercury retrograde, and the full moon just happened in Gemini. So this was kind of a chatty full moon, so to say. Wondering how everybody did. I know mine was definitely different than others. And then the moon is in Leo right now, and a lot of you need to lead with your heart. What is your heart telling you? I call upon my angels, I call upon the white light to come into this reading to bring messages of guidance and confirmation, hope and healing, answers to questions. Thank you that I am a clear and open channel. Help me to bring the messages that those that need to hear it at this time. Ooh, let's take them. Page of Wands and the Strength card. So exciting. Okay, what I got right away is that for some of you, something has been enlightened, especially during this full moon with the releasing of different things that have happened. I feel for a lot of you, something has been illuminated, something that you know that you need to do, something that you need to step forward. Something about creativity, about starting something new. Some of you need to even start possibly a new career, a new business, even a side hustle. But it's telling you that you need to explore this further, and that the divine is opening a way for you, and that you will have that strength, the fortitude to do it if you actually decide to go forward. A lot of you, it does come down to a decision, and are you going to make that decision? And you may have to release the idea that you can't do it, or those around you may make you feel like you cannot do it. But you have that inner strength. You have that ability to do it. You can release the negativity, release those negative thoughts. I really feel like a lot of you did do that during this full moon, that if you were feeling like you couldn't do it, you now feel like you can. I love this deck. I'm sorry it's a little dark for the camera. Even when I use them for Instagram, it's a really tough shot. So I apologize, but I really felt drawn to use it. Ace of Wands. Yeah. That the journey to begin something new. What is it that you need to begin that's new? For some of you, it might even be a new relationship, or your relationship that you have may spark something new and become exciting again. Maybe it has a light that has dimmed, and now it's going to be brought back, almost like when you blow on a fire and you blow on a little bit and give it that air, that oxygen, and it grows. I really feel like with the Ace of Wands, that's what is going to be happening. But you're moving forward. You know, both these cards, the Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, they're definitely about new beginnings. And with that page, for some of you, you really need to tap into what were you like when you were younger? What were you like when you were more maybe youthful, or maybe not jaded by life experiences? Ten of Wands. A lot of fiery energy going on here. Probably because, you know, like I said, the moon's in Leo. But this is about releasing that burden. Don't take on too much too soon. Especially if you are starting something new. For a lot of you, let me pull this a little closer. Don't take on too much, too quickly, too soon. Some of you, you're going to want to jump in with both feet right away with that Page of Wands, that childlike, yeah, let's go, let's do it. And you have to be able to, don't take off more than you can chew is what I'm hearing. Don't burden yourself that where you become overwhelmed and then you can't get it done. And then, for a lot of us, when things don't start working out, we don't feel good about ourselves. We might feel like a little bit of a failure. And we don't need that, because you do have the ability. You do have that strength. You just have to be able to move forward in a good, the Celestial Weaver. Look at how beautiful. Let me pull that a little closer. Look at that. Look at all the fire and the electricity around her. You're able to make things happen and able to get things done. This is what happens when you tap into that inner strength card, that Celestial Weaver. You're going to be able to do it. You're going to be able to not only light that fire and be able to do all the things that you know that you need to do. You'll be able to definitely create whatever it is that you want through your thoughts and definitely through your intentions. And just remember, everything that you do as you go forward, it's almost like the ripple effect. Everything that you do extends out beyond you. And that's why you have to be careful of not taking on too much, because if you take on too much, you want to weave out good things and positive energy and positive flow. You don't want to that negativity to ebb out. Eight of Pentacles, but you do need to work. You will be perfecting it. For a lot of you, this is something new that you're going to be doing. A lot of you, a dream has definitely started to come to life within inside of you, something that you know that you want to do. And 2025 is going to be a great year for new things, new beginnings. Just don't go too fast. With that Ten of Wands, where especially with that Page of Wands there, they like to just jump right in and run. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with that, but you also have to make sure that you have a lot of your ducks in a row. And then whatever that you're creating here, it's going to just flow out from you, but you will have to keep working it. And sometimes the wand suits, they just go too fast. They're very fiery, they're very passionate, but they can also burn out. And that's what that Ten of Wands is reminding you not to do. Don't burn out too fast. Four of Swords. Yeah, taking some time to rest. You will have to make sure that you keep your strength up by resting, keeping your strength up by meditating, giving yourself mental peace. Especially maybe in the evenings. You may have to take time in the evenings to kind of rest, unwind. For some of you, may need to unplug your phone, your electronics. Some of you may not even be able to watch TV. You might just need to shut everything out and just do something. There's so many things that you can do. Work on a puzzle, read a book, diamond art, crochet. If you're a man, go work out in the workshop. Women can do that too. But do something that is relaxing for your mind, that isn't about work, whatever that may be. It could be baking, something where you're relaxing your mind. So then that way you can get back at it. But you have to take that mental break, because if not, you're going to take on too much. Six of Wands, the Temperance, and Ace of Swords. The Six of Wands, obviously it's all about success. So you can be very successful if you do not overburden yourself. Success is there, but you do have to work, and you have to work at it, and you have to create with intention, dream, make the magic happen. Temperance, but stay balanced again, so then that way you don't overwork yourself. Temperance, you know, it's always about the fire and the water. And then Ace of Swords. As you, again, another two aces, another card of beginnings. And as you're moving along and as you're working with that Ace of Swords, you will be able to, when you're resting here, and you're both times, whether you're working or you're resting, your mind will think of new ways to do things. That's when your epiphanies will come. Sometimes when you're working like this and you're doing repetitive work over and over, perfecting your craft, then a lot of times that is when, you know, a better way of doing something will come up. Or during your relaxing time, whether, again, reading a book, baking something, working on a puzzle, again, epiphanies will happen. That clarity will come about, oh, I should be doing this. I should work with this person. And remaining balanced and healing. Whatever this is going on, it will also be a very healing experience for you. I think that's why that Strength card is there. It's giving you that ability, especially for some of you, if you were ever told you can't do it, you won't amount to much, or that idea sounds crazy. Well, for them it might be, but nothing is too big for the divine. Nothing is too big for you. That Celestial Weaver card really has me. I might read that from the guidebook in just a moment. Actually, let me read that now. The Celestial Weaver. Power, manifestation, interconnectedness. Here is a power card for you today. This is a message for you to fully allow to sink in. Weave the fabric of your reality through your thoughts, intentions, and actions. Every thread you weave has a ripple effect in the universe. See, that's what I was saying, a ripple effect. Be mindful of your thoughts and intentions. They are what create a beautiful tapestry of life. You are part of a greater cosmic dance. Your existence is meaningful and interconnected with all that is a part of the unifying field of consciousness. You are the weaver of your destiny, and with each movement you make, weave love, kindness, and harmony into the world around you. Remember, it's natural for you. Wow, what a beautiful message. And then right next to it comes the Temperance card. So it's about balancing and healing. And for some of you, whatever it is that you're taking on, this new venture, you're going to be doing it with love. And maybe for some of you, it might be helping others to heal. And it doesn't have to be that you're a healer or a Reiki master or anything of that, but just it can heal people when they see you do something. It gives them the strength to also be able to do something. It's all about weaving that fabric. It gives other people the courage when you have the courage. This is the Voyage of Your Soul Oracle. intimacy, partnerships, romance, union, soulmates. For some of you, like I was saying earlier, it might be bringing in some of that. Doing what you want can do that. Empath, sensitivity, receptive, alone time, absorb, replenish. That comes over here with this Four of Swords, definitely. So that way you could work on that. Serenity, ease, tranquility, peace, drift, silence. Some of you need to work in silence. Some of you may not be able to tell everybody about what you're doing. For some of you, you might be working this new thing with a partner. Some of you, and it's partnerships, so it doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, you may either meet your soulmate through this, or some of you may become closer with the person that you're with. But you really need to have that quiet time, and you need to work alone. You need to work where it's quiet. Even if it is a hustle and bustle type job, you do need that serenity. You need to take that time for yourself. You have to find that peace that will give you the strength to keep going. And a lot of you are empaths, so that might be what that temperance card is about. And about replenishing yourself. Taking that time with that Four of Swords. Pathway. Choices, alternatives, horizons, new, forward, direction. That's what's happening. You're definitely moving forward. A new path is opening up, like I was saying with this Ace of Wands over here. You have to walk through it. You have to walk through this new portal. It's all about choices. Not everybody is going to want to do it, but do not let fear hold you back. That's why you have that strength there. Leadership. Teacher, guide, entrepreneur, sharing wisdom, global. That's what I was saying over here with this Temperance card. For a lot of you, you're going to be healing others by being the leader, by being that entrepreneur and sharing your wisdom along the way. It will give other people the courage to do what you're doing. So important. Sword. Pierce, cutting, truth, sting, boundaries. Yeah, that Ten of Wands. You got to have good boundaries. Know when you need to say no. No is a complete sentence. And about being truthful and honest with yourself about all of this as you're moving forward. Because you're not always honest with those around you. Because a lot of times we're afraid to say no. We're afraid to say, oh no, I don't have time for that, or I can't do it. A lot of us are taught that we have to say yes to everything. And sometimes we just can't. But this is here, you have choices. And, the divine is directing you. The portal over here is open. And that's the first card out, strongest. And the pathway is being shown to you. And for some of you, it is an alternative route to what the path that you're on now. And it's time. It's time for you to move forward. I think it's a really good thing. Your steps are going to be guided. Life is now. I love that. Life is now. If you don't do it now, then when? Life is happening right now. Answers, transparency, justification, disclosed, bare. I really feel like the answers are going to come, especially with this Ace of Swords over here. As you're moving along and you're actually taking the step and you're moving forward on your path, and as you're working, you will get the epiphanies, you will get the light bulb moments, you will get the answers that you need and the clarity that you need as you move forward. But you actually have to start. And you have to really start like these two cards right here. The Page of Wands with the Path. Are you ready to go? The Divine says you are. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe. Turn your notification bells to all, so every time I upload a reading, you will get the message, the reading for you. And thank you and be blessed.